Hello there, what is going on, everybody? We have got Captain Solo and Commander Skywalker on Tauntauns for Star Wars Legion. That's right, folks, some brand new Tauntauns. Your Echo-based defenders are about to get gnarly. It is a new Han and a new Luke, and the Tauntauns are also named Hauntaun and Launtaun. That the little known fact. Or is it? Google it, find out if I'm right or not. You'll see. And, we're going to take a look at the Captain Solo and Commander Skywalker box here. We're going to put this together. We're going to put the models together. We're going to show you the completed models. We'll show you the sprues. We'll show you what they look like together. We're also going to show you the cards, the new unit cards, the new command cards, everything that you're going to get in this box. And if you're interested, we're going to put a link in the description below where you can get your own over at the Asmodee store. Big thanks to Asmodee and Atomic Mass Games for sending this out for review. Very, very cool. We're very excited to look at this, and I think it's going to be a beautiful time in the snow for these rebels. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Also, we do have a new round of the giveaway going on for a $25 Amazon gift card. We announced the winner for the last one in one of our last Legion unboxings, so if you haven't already checked that one out, but definitely stick around, click that subscribe button, make sure you're leaving a comment on this or one of my other videos that's going to enter you to win, and this should run for about 2 weeks, and then we'll announce the next one, so plenty of time. But with all that being said, let's get this thing open. All right. I do enjoy brand new unboxings and having new plastic. And we've got, looks like 2 sprues here. We've got 2 bases. We've got some cards. And we've got some tokens. We've got our little paperwork here. And I think that's everything that comes in the box. All right, good. We can move the box to the side. First thing I like to do whenever I do these unboxings, I'd like to show you who worked on the game, show you what's on the paperwork here. Here's everything, everybody who helped make this possible, and then also the QR code if you are interested in checking out the official build guide. It'll be online there. Honestly, I will say that having put together models for many other miniatures companies, AMGs are usually pretty intuitive and aren't particularly difficult. I'm going to look at the sprue here in just a second. I'm going to pull the cards out. We do have some of the new commander and operative token with the new fancy non-specific back. So and we've got cards. We're going to look at the cards here in closer detail in just a second. But I also want to get these sprues out and take a look. I love this system here where they kind of go on top of each other, so this way they're not going to bump together in the box. It helps keep them nice, which is also a very cool thing. This definitely looks like this is part of Luke's. It looks like we have Tauntaun bodies over here, and it looks like we're not going to be, well, I guess the option, I've got to make a joke about like kind of leaving one cut open, right, and turning it into a sleeping bag or something like that. I feel like there's a joke in there, and it's just not coming to me right now. But let me know your best, sprue appropriate Tauntaun joke in the comments section. Or if somebody already has a really good one, let's go ahead and give it a like and a thumbs up. We've got, oh man, like this Tauntaun head right here looks like it would be great on a wall if you were doing like a trophy room or something like that, if you're doing a diorama, especially for next year Adepticon, the Star Wars painting competition, Master of the Brush, right? Like there's a lot of cool things if you want to pick an extra one of these up to have like some Tauntaun heads on trophy displays, or Tauntaun taxidermists or whatever. I don't know, but it could be a thing, right? But yeah, we got a couple of those in there. We got some beautiful paws. We've got cool stuff here. I like it. And I like this too because it allows you to kind of get a nice running pose, put that paw in there, and get it on the ground. We've got Luke and Han's heads right there. We're going to go ahead and put these together. Typically, though, they're not hard to get to go to, like, it looks like the A's, all the A pieces are going to be one, and all the B pieces are going to be the other one, and you just kind of, well, maybe not, though. There are C pieces, right? So maybe I'll just check out the instructions for this one and see how difficult it is. A lot of times I try to put everything together without looking at the instructions, and I only check the instructions if I absolutely need to, because usually they're very intuitive. But with this one, I'll check it out and see if there's anything else I need to know, and I'll share that with you, let you know how hard or difficult it is. We're going to look at our cards here. We have both unit cards and command cards and all the different languages, so we're going to look at these in English. All right, so first off, we're going to look at Luke Skywalker on the Tauntaun. I'm going to take one of the other language versions and put this behind so we can talk about the whole thing without having to flip the card. So he's 110 points. He is still a commander. He has a force upgrade. He has a command, a training, and a comms upgrade. He's got some free actions, which is awesome. He's got Spotter 1 for free, which I love. He's got Take Cover 1. And he's still immune to Pierce. He has Inspire 2, which is a very cool thing. He's kind of growing more. Again, the commander, he's serving in the rebellion. he's leading troops. This is kind of the only time we really see him, embrace the military aspect of the rebellion. So Inspire 2 is very appropriate for this version of him. I like it. He has Relentless, which is really nice. Reposition, Spur. Spur is really cool here. And Unhindered. I love it. He's got some interesting weapons. He's got a lightsaber and horn for his melee weapon here. He's got Impact 2, Lethal 1, Pierce 1, and Ram 1. 3 white, 3 black. Ram 1 is great, especially with white attack dice, because you can take one of those blank whites, which you will inevitably have, and turn that to the crit. I really like that one. It's very good. But if you don't, you still have his blaster, which has long shot. It's range 2, but long shot. And it's already 4 dice for his blaster. He's got a real nice blaster here. And we have Surge to hit on both of these. We don't get the Surge to crit, but, Ram can still give us some criticals. We have Lethal 1. We have Pierce 1 on top of that. I think the idea is the lightsaber has the Pierce and the horn has the Lethal or something like that. Maybe not. But it's very cool. Again, he hasn't had his Jedi training yet at this point. But he's a little clumsy. It's cold. He's not at his absolute best, but this is a very cool version of it. 6 health, 2 courage commander. Surge to hit, no surge to block, still red defense die, and speed 2 normally, but Spur can potentially get him faster, which is very, very cool. We're going to look at command cards in just a minute, but it's a very cool new version of Luke, letting him run around and destroy stuff. Han Solo, we're doing the same thing. We got the another language version right behind him. Han, the reluctant hero, creature trooper, operative, Han Solo. Love to see that operative Han. I've been wanting to see an operative Han for a long time. Arsenal 2, love it. Charge, excellent. Not the same as, he doesn't have steady this time. He's got charge, but that's okay. Independent, aim 1, and dodge 1s. When you're not giving him tokens, or when you're not giving him orders, he's getting those tokens. Reposition, Spur, Uncanny Luck 3, which is going to be really nice, and Unhindered. He does have Surge to crit and Surge to block, but it's the white die, which Uncanny Luck helps make up for that. 6 health, Courage 2 also. Although thematically, I want to say that Han had a tremendous amount of courage going into certain death to save his friend. But this isn't, again, the courage value is there for game balance, not necessarily always to 100% reflect the canonical thing. Sometimes, gameplay rules have to trump theme sometimes, but I think that's why. Okay. Stampede is his melee. That is Ram 1, and that's going to be 2 black and a white. And then his blaster, which is versatile. You can shoot this in melee or up to range 2, which is very cool. He's got Pierce 1 on that, and that's going to be rainbow, a red, a white, and a black. With the Surge to crit, Arsenal 2, he's still going to roll 6 dice in melee if he can make it happen with charge. It's going to be beautiful. Or he can do a little bit and then shoot out with versatile as well. Looks really nice. He's got command. He has the training, and then equipment, and then comms. So he looks like he's going to be doing good there. We have some command cards we're going to look at as well, and some interesting things we're going to talk about. All right, we're looking at "See You in Hell," a fantastic line from Empire Strikes Back. This is Han Solo only. It's a 1-pip. However, let's point out this is Han Solo Reluctant Hero, so only this version of Han can actually use it, whereas the regular Han Solo cards he can also use. The regular Han Solo cannot use this one specifically, and that's if it just said Han Solo at the bottom, it would be equipable to any Han Solo, but this one is pointing him out specifically. Now, this is a permanent card, really good card, It gives Han Solo unconcerned and unstoppable. He basically turns into a Death Trooper at this point, but a fast Death Trooper who's speed 2 on a larger base. He's running all over the place. During the round in which this card was played, Han Solo gains disengage and gains an aim token and a dodge token and cannot be suppressed or panicked. Now, the interesting thing is, because this is permanent, you might be tempted to play it on the first turn. However, he might not need disengage on the first turn. So it's really an interesting question on, do you want to get this one out of the way early and get that permanent effect right away? Or do you want to wait until you need to disengage? I'm leaning a little bit more first impressions, right? Like I'm leaning more towards playing it early and get unconcerned and unstoppable early, although you could suffer from that because that also means, I believe, that you cannot benefit from cover. So you might want to hide completely behind line of sight blocking terrain. It might depend on the map that you're playing on too. If you have like larger buildings in play and things that you can completely hide behind as you make your initial doom death approach, where Han is full of rage. I love it. It's a beautiful card. Very, very fun. All right. So we've got a Luke card called On Patrol that activates Luke Skywalker and a Trooper unit. Much to the same effect, this one also only is equipable by Luke Skywalker, Commander Skywalker. So you must use Tauntaun Luke for this card, even though you can still use Luke's regular cards. This one itself is restricted to this version of Luke. Expect to see more of this type of effect in the future as we get more versions of different characters. But it's cool. It's a 2-pip, Luke Skywalker and a Trooper unit. When this unit is issued in order, they may make a speed 1 move. It's always nice to be able to move a little bit during the order step. And then make an observe 4 action. So really cool. Again, you probably don't want to, I don't know if you want to play this one turn 1 because you'll lose the observe 4 option. But yeah, but I think this is one that you probably want to wait until you're, close, or, maybe just outside of range 3, and then maybe that speed 1 move puts you into range to be able to do the observe 4 or something like that. This one's all about mobility. It also says, additionally, when an enemy unit ends its activation within 2 of an allied creature trooper unit this round, the allied unit may gain a dodge token. So this is good if you have a lot of Tauntauns, which you might want to have for Echo Base Defenders. Very, very cool stuff. We have another one called Not Out of It Yet. This one requires 2 commanders. You need Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. However, does not say on here that you need Commander Skywalker or Reluctant Hero Han Solo. So theoretically, you can give this to a normal list that runs regular Luke and regular Han as well, I would assume. So Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, they each make a speed 1 move. Always nice. It's always nice to be able to do some moves during the issue order step. This round, when Luke Skywalker begins his activation within two of Han Solo, he gains an aim token and a dodge token, which is nice. He additionally gains an aim token and a dodge token. Additionally, when Han Solo begins his activation, while within 2 of Luke Skywalker this round, he gains an aim token and a dodge token, which is awesome. And I especially like this one because, this one it just reminds me of like Chewbacca and running Han and Chewie together. Like I feel like this is one of those cards that's great for like getting the whole band or the whole gang back together. It just seems fun. We have Han Solo as an operative as an option. We also have another Han Solo and Chewbacca scoundrel pack that's going to be coming out at some point, and this might be really well with that on top of that. It's just an overall good card. The only drawback is it does require Han and Luke, and it only issues an order to Han and Luke, and it's a 3-pip, so it's lower priority and doesn't issue 3 orders. But you can get a lot of tokens, you get 2 extra moves as a result of it, and that's pretty cool. So I like the card, and it's got great future potential as well, and it can work with, it looks like, all versions of Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. So whatever permutation of Han and Luke you do have in here, whether it's Jedi Luke and Scoundrel Han or what have you, you're going to have options for those things, which seems very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how this card develops with future versions of these characters as well. Although naturally would work really well with these 2 characters also. Very cool card. Let's put these models together now. All right, so we've got Luke built out and looking fantastic. These actually weren't hard to assemble at all. You're pretty much going to use all of the A stuff for Luke, and then the the C stuff for the separate Tauntaun sprue just starts with 9 and then works its way numerically up, and that's the differentiator between like Han's Tauntaun bits are like C1 through 8, and then Luke's are 9 through like 16. So very easy to follow if you didn't want to use the instructions. But I did use the instructions anyway. But they're easy to follow, but you can definitely still figure them out without the manual if you wanted to. But these are gorgeous. Love it. Let's take a look at Han. Again, similar fantastic looking Tauntaun, and Han is out there pointing, shooting a probe droid, and this really makes me want Chewie with them also. It's like it's going to be having the whole gang back together, because now with Operative Han too, you can do Operative Chewie, you can do Commander Leia, and you can do Luke. You can do Chewie's command cards that interface with everybody. Like there's so many cool possibilities now. I'm really digging it. I love it. Very cool stuff. All right, so that has been a look at Captain Solo and Commander Skywalker on Tauntauns for Star Wars Legion and your Rebels and Echo Base Defenders. Very cool to complete the Hoth loadout. And between your snow speeders and all of the new cool stuff that's coming, I think you're really getting a fantastic looking Hoth set with all of these. And I love the way they're expanding. And I can't wait to see what's next. Again, big thanks to Atomic Mass Games for sending this out. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing and help make this whole channel possible. I will talk to you later. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all. And always wash your socks.